Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel! Thank you for being here with me and for watching my videos, for subscribing to me, and I'm so grateful to see all of you here. So as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, today's video will be a little bit different. I really want today to do a more personalized reading because I've been doing those more like news, events, something like that, celebrities, readings, but I really want to go back to the source, so to say, and just do a reading for you, my dear viewer, about your life. And once again, as you can see by the title of this video, I really want today to do the New Year messages for you reading. You know, like New Year is upcoming and it's so very festive, it's so very nice, and I really want to do some messages from the tarot for you for the new year, just like what my tarot cards want to tell you. And if you have seen on the thumbnail, you've got these little notes. Those are from my friend, my dearest friend. She prepared them for me, but I think they are helpful for everyone because they're really good, they're really positive, they have really good messages inside of them. So please, right now on your screen you have 3 cards. Take a look at them, select a pile that you really want to select, that you feel drawn to, and let's get started. Pile number 1. Hi there, hello. Really glad to see you here. So this is your pile with this little note. It says well done, so well done, and I'm really glad to see you here. So how it's gonna go, I got 5 cards. Those will be your New Year's messages, and I'll get them and I'll tell you what I think about these messages. So let's get started. First card, 5 of Wands in reverse. Second card, High Priestess upright. Then we have 2 of Cups in reverse. Then we have 2 of Swords in reverse. It's not the 2 of Cups, it's Page of Cups, by the way, I'm so sorry. And then we have Queen of Wands in reverse. A very interesting pile, very interesting spread. I will say what this message is later. First, I want to talk about the cards. So there is a degree of secrecy here. You know, with 5 of Wands being in reverse, usually it's like secret battles. It's battles that are not seen. It's battles that are not like on the main stage, but it's like, you know, behind the curtain, so something's going on. So, and we have High Priestess, which is once again like a card of secrets, secret information, a card of like that knowledge that you know, but that maybe only you know, or the knowledge that like you don't even know that you know that. So it's really interesting here. What I would say to you as a message for the new year, in this new year, I think you might be met with people and situations where you will not know all that's going on. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, I also think that like those people, like the people and the situations that you'll be met with, they might pose themselves as being good for you. They might pose themselves as being like friendly, trying to be closer to you, get closer to you, you know, just being like, oh my god, hi bestie. But be careful. I think those people are not what they seem. I think there is, in this new year, like you just need to be like aware, and I think you will be aware of the people who are really your friends or not. With the 2 of Swords in reverse, I don't think that you'll be having indecisiveness, and I think you'll be ready to cut this out of your life. Like, because for me, 2 of Swords in reverse, it's like not just sitting there and just thinking and contemplating and like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to react. No, 2 of Swords in reverse might not be the better card to represent a choice made, but it is still a card that shows that you are doing something. You are, for example, cutting those people out of your life, just like scissors and snip, bye bitch. So there might be in the new years. Just be careful about the situations where like there are some like hidden fights, there's some hidden information coming from people that pose themselves as your friends. Cut them out. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse here, I think that there might be first of all, there might be women or a woman that is kind of like in a position of power, that might be fire sign, who will not be treating you right, who might be not your enemy per se, but averse to you and not friendly. But also, I do believe that there, like, you should be avoiding situations where someone's scorn ego, hurt ego, might try to, screw you over, so to say. I really don't want to use swear words in my reading, but I think that it might be like that with Queen of Wands in reverse. To me, it's always like a very fiery, scorn woman that's like trying to just like really go out there and do whatever she can to maybe hurt you, or just like kind of ruin your plans, I would say. So let's get some more cards, because like I think that I would love to see some more cards, some more messages for the pile one for the New Year's. More messages. I'll just get 3 cards. I think that should be enough. Now that is really interesting, because we got Death in reverse, we got 3 of Cups in reverse, and we got the Empress upright. So what I want to tell you is that it's like, how to say, even though Empress upright is a good card, here like surrounding cards are not that great. So what I would like you to say, that with the Death in reverse, I think there is a really, really big fear of changes, of something, living your life and changing. And like, what is the change? 3 of Cups in reverse. I think there might be changes coming into your friend group that you might not want to happen. Maybe someone's out to go. Maybe someone needs to leave your group. Someone who's like toxic or who's not really good for you. And this is a change that you're really afraid of. And with the Empress being upright here, like, it's, to me, it's like a double meaning. The first meaning is like, it's just kind of like your comfort zone, and the situation for you, even though it's not really great, it is still like, you're in this comfort zone of this really not so great situation. And yes, there might be hurt, or yes, there might be something like, just like you're so used to it. It feels so close to you and so normal to you, and you're like so fine with it, like it's okay, like that's just how it is. But I really urge you to look differently at it, because the Empress upright is also a card of new life, of bringing something new. So really, it's a card of comfort and being like comfortable and being in your comfort zone, yes, but it's also a card of like bringing new life, starting something new. So I think here it represents both. You are comfortable in this not so great situation with, for example, like some of your friends or someone who's close to you being not so great, and you're really scared of change. But also with the Empress here, you need this change. You need something new to come into your life, and you need to, to birth something new. And let's get maybe some love cards for you. So pile 1, love messages for the New Year's. Pile 1, love messages for the New Year's. No, I don't like this. 1 card out. Let me just get maybe a couple more. Oh wow. Well, I mean, I asked for this. I'll pick them up later, actually. So, your cards are really interesting, and oh my god, just be careful. Once again, I think the main topic for you with this new year is to be careful. Your topic for this new year is to be more, I guess, understanding what you need, because you got Page of Pentacles in reverse, you have Six of Pentacles upright, and you have King of Cups in reverse. So what I really want you to understand in your love life is that you do have suitors, not really good ones, to be honest. I don't think they might be offering you something, but it is not to last. Whatever they offer you, it is not something that can last. It is not something forever. It's very fleeting, and you should be careful around that. You should be careful around fleeting emotions, around flaky people, and around people who like to build sandcastles on the seashore. With King of Cups in reverse, I do think there might be in your relationships in general, I think there might be some problems with emotionality. Like, I think there might be a tendency with this card to choose men who might be emotionally unavailable and trying to go after such men. And I don't really think it's good for you. Like, to me, like, King of Cups in reverse is like daddy issues, but like really toxic. It's like daddy issues, but like you choose the worst daddies. You're the worst daddies ever. And I mean, I no tea, no shade, just what I see. With the Six of Pentacles, though, I really think that you need to understand what kinds of relationships are balanced, and you really need to come to understanding that relationships in general, they need to be balanced. They, like, you need to like get as much as you give. It might be different, like, for example, you're giving out of love and emotions, and for example, you're getting some kind of other type of love going back to you. But when you're giving love to someone in any way possible, you need to be getting the same amount of energy back. Otherwise, the relationship is uneven and someone is losing from it. You shouldn't be losing from it in a relationship. You're together to gain more, not to lose more. I think that's what you need to understand. And let's get to the message here, because I think, like, in general, we kind of like see what's going on with the reading, but let's get to the message. I need to be careful. The sticker is really sticky, so I don't want to ruin the paper. I'm ruining the paper. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Stop. Besticle, stop. Yeah, it's a really good message. Healing might hurt more than the thing you're healing from. Let me just show it to you. It's in reverse, I'm afraid, in the camera, but like, yeah, if you will take a screenshot, reverse the video, and blah 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 blah, you will be able to read it. But yeah, healing might hurt more than the thing you're healing from. And I think it's a really good message, and I think that this new year you really will be healing from a lot of people, from a lot of situations. I think, like, and you need to be more discerning around the people you surround yourself with, around the relationships you are in, around all of these things, because with the, once again, going back to the Death in reverse, you might be really afraid of the change, but you need it. You need some change in your life if you feel and if you know that the people that are surrounding you right now are really not good for you. Like, I think there should be understanding that even though it's something that you're used to, it doesn't mean it's something that's really good. And New Year is a great time to start something new in your life. So those will be my messages for you for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Pile number 2. Hi! Welcome to your reading. So, how it's gonna go today? First of all, we have this beautiful message for you. This is your pile with a, oh my god, with a whale saying excellent. So I think you're excellent in something, and I think that's, just a positive message. I think that you need to love yourself, and I really think that you need to appreciate yourself and your uniqueness with the blue whale here. And I want to now take a look at your tarot cards. I have 5 cards here. I'll draw more cards for you if I feel that I need to. And then we'll read the message on this note that my friend prepared for me, and the notes that are really beautiful with a lot of good messages. And yeah, let's get started. So, your 5 cards, what do we have here? We have 8 of Cups in reverse. We have 5th Arcana, Hierophant, upright. We have 5 of Cups upright, really interesting, out of 5s. We have the World in reverse, really interesting. And we have the Knight of Swords upright. So, it's really, really interesting. Let me just look through the cards as they are. So, with 8 of Cups in reverse, it's really interesting, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the World in reverse, and Hierophant here. To me, those cards paint a picture of you not being able to let go of the past. I don't know. Those cards to me, with the 8 of Cups, it's inability to go, to leave. The World in reverse, you're not really going into this new world that is waiting for you. You're not going to the next chapter of your life. And with Hierophant upright, it's being stuck in the ways that feel really normal to you, traditional to you even, it's well, that's how I've always done things. Well, that's how I've always lived. Well, that's how, I'm used to be. And that's really, but I do believe that, this is not good for you. We have 5 of Cups here. I do think that you realize that you're missing out on something by not being brave enough. Maybe. Sorry, I once again, just like in the first pile, no Tina shade, just what I see. I think there's indecisiveness, maybe, that does not allow you to go further, that does not allow you to step into your new life. But also with the Knight of Swords here upright, you do have a strong desire to do that, and I think that you will be able to do that in this new year. But now, as a message for this new year, I what I see from the cards is yes, you have all of this inability to move forward, indecisiveness that makes you feel FOMO, feel oh my god, life passes through, and I really want to go out and do something, but I'm just it's so weird, I'm not used to it. For example, I guess what it might mean, maybe you really want to leave your home, move to another city, move to another country, and do something else. Maybe you want to step out of your career field and do something else with your career. But of course it's scary. Oh my god, don't tell me it's not scary. I know how it might be, because for me personally, I've lived, I'm from Russia, I've lived in China, I've lived in many cities around Russia, I've moved a lot, I've traveled a lot already, so I kind of understand how it be. So I understand those fears. And also, I don't see it here, I don't see any relationship cards here, but it also might be about a relationship that needs to end, and you're just not really ready to end it. So maybe with the Hierophant here, it might be talking even about a marriage that really needs to be over and needs to be done with. It really depends, but there's some chapter in your life that you need to close and that you want to close, but maybe you're not doing it right now. But once again, with the Knight of Swords here, I think there is a message that a swift change coming, and you really want it, and you're manifesting it, and I think that it's coming in this new year. But also, I think you need to be ready to do something yourself with your life, because at the end of the day, our lives are for us to live, Let me get some more cards for you. Just I'm gonna get 3 cards for you, just maybe clarifying the situation a little bit more, a little bit precisely. Give me a second here. 2 messages for the new year. Oh, found two messages for like, I really think that whatever is happening in the world, whatever has been happening in this world for the past 3 years, really kind of like screwed us over and made a lot of people so anxious about their lives and so anxious about the change that I think the next year will be bringing a change to that, because the first pile also had like similar topics of like change and development, and I see the same topics kind of like being here for you. Yes. So we have Knight of Wands upright, we have Nine of Cups upright, and we have Nine of Swords in reverse. So what it tells me is that with the Knight of Wands upright, I really do believe that, first of all, some movement is coming, some change is coming. Because both Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands are the cards that talk about change and movement, like really fast-paced, quick changes that are coming into your life and that are there to transform your life and to propel you forward. But also with the Knight of Wands here, and especially with the Nine of Cups here, those cards tell me that you really need to find your passion. You really need to find your passion in life, because I feel like there is a degree of like, you need to find that spark that makes you go. Knight of Wands is a very, very driven person. It's a person that's really out there to do what they want, to achieve what they want, and they're really, really, really fiery, really on the go, really ambitious. And I think that you really need that energy in life, because like also like Knight of Swords here, it's also like a very driven card. It's also a card of a person like who has those ideas, who has those beliefs, and who acts upon them. Maybe hastily, yes, but still he does it. And especially now that we have Nine of Cups here, like, first of all, I think like you will be getting your wish, but also you need to in order to get a wish, you first need to have it. So I think what it says here is that like you really need to have that something that you really want in your life. You know, you really need, like, when it will be like December 31st going into January 1st, you know, like it's 11:59 p.m. Please make a wish. Really, truly, with your whole heart, make a wish and hope that it will happen, and hold it in your soul and really, really manifest it. Put your energy into it, because I think that what you're lacking a this spark and this fire that makes you go forward. With Nine of Swords in reverse, I think that this energy will cast light onto your depression, onto your sadness, onto your anxiety. It will cast a light on it and it will make it go away. I think there is a degree of that right now in you. You might be feeling doubtful, you might be feeling like just like down in general, but finding this passion and finding this fire and finding the reason to be and reason to go forward will allow you to to get rid of the anxiety and to get rid of the depression. And wow, I mean, this reading actually this pile especially, like I might have selected this pile, to be honest, because like honestly that's the messages that I really need, that I myself really need right now, you know. So let's get, okay, I'm done with it, but let's get some love messages for you for the New Year. So pile 2, love messages for the New Year's. Pile 2, love messages for the New Year's. I'm sorry. Yep. Just like I thought. Trash. I'm sorry, no, it's not trash, but it is like, you know, but really interesting. So with Two of Cups in reverse, period, with Seven of Swords in reverse, and with Two of Wands in reverse, what do we have here? So let's go. Two of Cups in reverse, like, just like I told you, like if you're talking about your love life, I told you in the beginning, with the Hierophant upright, surrounded by all of these cards, I think there might be like a partnership that needs to end. So like for some, not for all of you, but for some of you, the new chapter that you're really afraid of stepping into is ending the current relationship and going into a new one. And I think for some of you, message for the new year's in terms of your relationship is that like you really need to, or you will have to at least, to end this relationship that you're in right now. And like, how to say, like, I'm sorry, I have so many thoughts, and I hate my ADHD brain because it's really difficult to like concentrate on stuff. But for some of you, of course, there might be a relationship that needs to end, or like Two of Cups to me is not only a relationship with people, but it's also a relationship with like anything. Your relationship, for example, with your work, because like I do think that we build relationships with our workplaces, not only the colleagues, but the work itself. This might end. Your relationship with like something else, for example, your relationship with your like toxic behavior, your relationship with anything else, you know, any part of your life, something there needs to end. But also with Seven of Swords in reverse, I think if you're talking about relationships, like in terms of like love, Seven of Swords in reverse, I really don't want to say that, but for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, there might be an element of like truth coming out, and this will be an unpleasant truth. Like I'll be completely honest with you, for me, Seven of Swords in reverse, like following Two of Cups in reverse, it's like cheating. It's like getting separated after finding out that your partner cheated on you. Or for example, like it also might happen, you might have cheated on your partner, this will come out and this will lead to a relationship ending. Like any of this, like I'm not judging, I'm just saying, you know. So Seven of Swords here, it's like, because Seven of Swords, it's like you tried to lie about something and you thought you're gonna like just like get with it, you know, just like your lie will come through and it will be working for you, but it's not working. Lie was discovered and you're not getting what you wanted with this lie. And after like Two of Wands for me is a card of like the aftermath. Two of Wands for me, like it's the card of the after. So looking for a new relationship, like being out there looking for the new prospects. Just okay, like the relationship has ended because like possibly there was like a lie or whatever that might have led to the relationship's downfall, and with the Two of Wands, like what now? And I think there's like a lot of possibilities for this year regarding your relationship. Like once one door closes, the other one opens, like we all know that. So I think that in this case, with the Two of Wands here, it is really about looking for better options and looking out there to see what else can you find for yourself. And I think, like, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and I know how it be. I know, like, yes, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but I want that one particular fish. Maybe you think you do, but do you really? I think that is the question for you this year. And let me get finally to the message here that is for you. I really want to get like to save the best for last. So let's read it. You can be trauma informed without trauma consumed. Now that is a really deep message that I got here. I don't think that you'll be able to read it, but I'll hold it here anyways. Like it's in reverse, it's like mirrored for you, but still, you can be trauma informed without trauma consumed. I think it's really, really great message for you, because like we see that there's like a lot of like there's feelings of like sadness and indecisiveness, and there's feelings of like not really knowing how to proceed forward and how to go forward. And here I think like what I was talking about is that I think this year and past several years we have collected a lot of like really baggage, informational baggage from the world itself, you know, what's going on with the COVID, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, with the COVID, with the wars, with the protests, with the political instability, with this and that, and the economy is falling and nature is dying and like everything. And I think all of this creates like this extremely negative and extremely depressing backdrop for our lives that really, really makes us indecisive, that really makes us depressed, not able, not really wanting even to be risky, you know, to go out there and do stuff. And I really think that this message here is great for you, because I do feel a sense of like indecisiveness and like, oh, what will happen if I will step into this new world? Like everything is so scary, and like if I will risk it, my life might get even scarier than it already is. And like, you know, with everything that's going on in the world, it's so scary already. What I want to tell you is that at the end of the day, humanity went through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in its time span, in its history, you know. And we still persisted. We're still here. We're still, you know, developing, living our, well, maybe not the best lives, but still living our lives, going forward. And regardless of what's happening in the world, I really think that right now you should be focusing on yourself and moving on with your own life and developing yourself. So that would be my message for you today. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please press like, oh my god, press like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! So, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. I'm really glad to see you today, and today you are excellent. This is actually like the same message that I got for the second pile, but it is different. With the second pile, it was a blue whale, and I think like there the message was more about being excellent in their own uniqueness. And for you, it's also like that, but also I think that you've done great this year. You really achieved something good this year, and you are to have the rewards. You need to reward yourself for what you've done. And you're excellent because you've done amazing this year, I feel. And for the new year, how it will go. Like I have 5 cards here. I will get the messages for you from those cards, and after that I'll draw some more cards, maybe like kind of like more explaining the meaning of these 5 cards, and then I will go into your love life, and then in the end I will read this beautiful message here that my friend prepared for me. All the messages are really deep and really informing. So let's get started. So let's see what 5 cards do you get. Queen of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Cups. So it's really interesting here. It's really interesting here because I really do think that in this new year, what you really, like your message for the new year, like just like I told you, you really worked great this year and you've achieved a lot of things this year. But for the next year, like with the 7 and 8 of Pentacles, especially with those cards, like this being, especially this being in upright and this being in reverse, I really think that for the new year there might be like a feeling of maybe like not having enough energy to go forward. You know, like because like you work hard and you kind of like you might have really used up all of your energy this year, and for the next year you might not have enough energy to go forward. And I think that, how to say, like there, it's not necessarily bad. With the Queen of Cups here, I think your message for the new year, like being the first card in this pile, your message for the new year might be that you really maybe need to take a more passive role in your life right now, because like once again I have a feeling that you've been really like going throughout this year, maybe even last year, but next year I think with the King of Cups, I think you really need to allow yourself to rest more, to take some more time off, to get into whatever you need to do. Just relax, just don't do anything, just allow yourself to be more chill. And with the seven of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, to me they're kind of like really calling and telling me that like you should really understand better what do you put your energy into. Are you really spending your energy the way that you need to spend it, or is it like maybe you should be doing something else with your life? Maybe not like something else with your life, of course, but like maybe you should not be really always putting your 150% into things. Maybe you can really kind of like save up some energy for yourself. With the Page of Wands here being in reverse, I do think that there like should be some degree of cooling down also. Like because like Page of Wands is a very youthful, very nice, very going out there energy, really proactive. And being in reverse here, I really think that this year you kind of like need to chill, maybe like really go inward and think about your life, think about what you're doing with your life. And with the Six of Cups here being in reverse, to me it's like a separation card, separation from the past. So once again, I do kind of like have this like sense that you are used to always doing the very, very, very best that you can, and that's really good. But as human beings, you know, we're not the machines, you know. We cannot always go. We need to sometimes let ourselves cool. And for me, Six of Cups being in reverse here is like a separation from this past tendency to really put your whole like body and soul into doing things, and maybe taking some more time for yourself, maybe just kind of like leaving this mode of existence and moving into some other mode of existence where you're still doing great, you're still achieving things, but maybe you're leaving some more energy for yourself, for your like building up your inner life, your emotional life, your soul, and maybe not like really always trying to be those like overachiever, because like it's great if you are like that, of course it really helps in your life, but we've seen a lot of people being really burnt out by all of this like really fast-paced environment that we are existing in this 21st century. So maybe we should really look inward, and maybe we should really allow ourselves to forgo this this common theme of being like that that we have developed in the like last maybe 10 years, and just be more chill, so to say. So let's get some more cards for you. I'm just gonna get 3 cards here. Oh my goodness. Let's see what cards are here. So yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with the King of Wands upright, and with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I really do kind of feel like I don't think, at least I don't think that it is for everyone, but like I don't think that anything bad is really coming through for you. But with Ace of Pentacles in reverse, really, like, of course it's not a really good card because Pentacles are talking about material and wealth and money, and being in reverse here, it might signify for some of you that there might be like some kind of like loss of money and loss of maybe some resources that you really were hoping for, or postponement of those resources. You know, you kind of like not getting those resources as quickly as you needed. But for me, like what this says is like in order to like, this might happen to you, this Ace of Pentacles situation might happen to you, but what you really need to do, like with the King of Wands being here, like I think once again there should be and there might be for you in this new year some more development in your emotional sphere and in your, because like not only the material is important, you really need to know to be in touch with your emotions, to be in touch with your soul, with your heart, and you really need to understand what are you trying to achieve with this, what are you going for, what do you really want, and I think you need to connect once again with your spiritual and emotional side. Sorry for the noise. because King of Wands here, it's a very charismatic, very quite emotional, really positive leader that maybe doesn't do things using his own hands. You know, he inspires other people to do things for him. So for you, I think like you really need to get in touch with this side of you. Maybe not doing stuff yourself always, but maybe allowing other people to help you, maybe inspiring other people to do things for you, and for you to yourself understand what do you really want to do. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, what I also think will be happening this new year for you, it's like, once again, it's kind of like similar to Six of Cups in some sort. You're breaking out, I think, in this new year from your mold and from what are you used to. It's because like Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's always about changing the norm and changing, you know, something that was really the modus operandi for you for many years. Let's get, so I'm done with the general reading. Let's get some messages for you about your love life, because I think it's like also like one of the really important things for everyone. Like, okay, what's going on with my love life? What's going on with my spouse, or with my, just like I'm single, what's going to happen with me? So let's take a look. Pile 3, what's going on with the love life in the New Year's? Love life messages for pile 3. Love life messages for pile 3. I think it's done. I think I have the cards for you. Let's take a look. So it's really interesting. So we have the Strength, Major Arcana here. We have Two of Pentacles upright, and we have Four of Cups upright. So for me, what it tells me is that I think you will be in the position of power this year, and I think you will be having a lot of people coming after you, lusting over you, being really drawn to your energy, being really drawn to your personality. I think you will be really valuable in eyes of many people, and you'll be really like the person that they all want to go through. The question is, do you yourself really want all of this to happen? Because with Two of Pentacles being here, I do think that you will be like playing them, to be honest, kind of like juggling them, just saying, well, I want to go out with this person today, I want to go out with the next person today, just trying to see what really works for you. But with Four of Cups here, I really don't think that you're ready to really settle with anyone, with any of the people who will be going after you. I think you really want to just be out there, try a lot of things, see if it works or not for you. But at the end of the day, at least I don't have the sense that like you really want anything super serious, at least mainly. Like, you know, you might meet, of course, someone who will be the love of your life and that you really will want to be serious with. But as of now, and what the message says now, that I think that in this new year, it will be great. I think you will be once again really powerful. You will be choosing, you will be selecting who do you want to be with. The question is then, do you really want to be with anyone or not? So let me read the message in the note that my friend prepared for me. Self-work is hard and can feel isolating, but the journey to self is worth it. And I think it is a great message. I think this message really like supports what I see here. So let me show you the message. Once again, it is in mirrored. It is like in reverse, but maybe you'll be able to read it anyways. So the thing is here, and with this message especially, is that I really think that you have been really working hard on your career, on the material stuff, maybe on getting a lot of money, or getting, you know, just like what you want materially in your life. But I think that this year you really need to chill. I think that this year you really maybe need to take a back seat and to see what do you really want from yourself, to get in touch with your soul, with your heart, with your emotional side, and understand what do you want in that regard. So that's it for today. I'm really grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please press like, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!